the story that really blew my mind because it's the opposite of my childhood.
Yeah.
Your father says, it'd be really funny if you and your friend get on an airplane and fly to New York. You were in Cleveland. And he'd
Mhm.
say, and how old were you? Like
11
maybe
and 12, I think,
11,
yeah.
11 and 12. Imagine,
And
11 and 12,
ramped
you
in
don't
me,
know.
yeah.
So being 11 and 12, you and your friend actually did that. You went to the airport.
Mhm.
You kind of said to the stewardess at that time before 9/11, you go, hey, we just want to go say goodbye to our sister.
Yeah.
She's on the plane. And you guys are dressed in tutus or something
Yeah,
like
we had
crazy.
pink leotards and our hair in buns because we figured if hopping the plane didn't work, we would take a ballet class.
Yeah, and then you get on the plane, and the plane takes off.
Yeah.
It was pretty empty, and the stewardess realizes she fucked up, but she's afraid to report you because she'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
So she basically got you some cocktail peanuts, and you guys fly to New York.
Yep.
This is the most unbelievable story. And you spent the day hanging out. You stole a few T-shirts because Dad told you to, and you're
Yep.
doing these horrible things. And then, of course, you can't get home, and you call your dad. And he's pissed. He's like, I don't want to pay for you guys to fly back to Cleveland. Why don't you guys figure it out? Like, I
He
mean, the
was like,
guy.
he was excited that we did it, but he was like, I'm not paying. You got to come. Well, he tried to, he was like, he couldn't be really mad because he had.
It was his idea.
It was his idea. But he did get worried, like, oh my God. Okay, go to a hotel and I'll try to get you a hotel room. So he was calling hotels and he was like, Mary and I will drive and meet you. So, but no hotels would take us. So he was like, all right, you got to come back. And he goes, but you got to hop on a plane home because I don't want to pay for the flight back. But it's so funny. But then it didn't work on the way back because they were too crowded and we kept getting busted. So then he put it on his credit card.
He's a nut. He was a nut, this guy.
But he was also so silly and fun, Howard. Like, he would make everything a game. Like, he was fun. He was a frustrated performer writer, so
Right.
he would do silly stuff. Like, if we went into a candy store, he would go, like Stouffer's candy store in Cleveland, he'd go, Molly, let's pretend like I'm blind. And so I go, okay. So we would do these little scenes where he'd go in and like knock the chocolates over, like, is this chocolate? And undressing mannequins and taking their shirts off and making the one mannequin cup the other one's breast, like silly. We thought it was funny.